Good morning, class. It's Monday. We're on lesson number 9. We finished our power up. It should have looked like this. Now, some of us have still been struggling with this, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to flip it over to the back side. You're going to divide it into fourths. Now, I did that for you on my board. So that's the back of your paper, what my board looks like. All right, let's take a look at what we're going to look at today. Lesson 9 says we're going to use a subtraction algorithm to subtract 2 and 3-digit numbers. Okay? Pretty easy. We already know that the algorithm means, hey, stack it up. So here in the example, they give us 3 problems in the example. You can put them in your first 3 boxes. The first one says $346 minus $264. Now to subtract, you always have to have the biggest number on top. And in the first case we do, 6 minus 4. I have $6. I like to say put 6 fingers up and take 4 away. Oops, take 4 away. How many do I have left? 2. 6 minus 4 is 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 left. Now obviously some of you have that memorized. You don't need to do your fingers. 6 minus 4 is 2. Now I got 4 minus 6. Put up 4 fingers. Can I take 6 away from that? I can't take 6 away from that. That's when we're going to borrow. So we cross out the 3, which is like 300. If we took a $100 bill to the bank and said, can I cash this in for some tens? He'd give us 10 tens back. So here comes our 10 tens. You put a 1 right in front of there. So it's not a 14. That's really $140 minus $60 because 6 is in the tens place. In our minds, we can think 14 minus 6 is 8. Okay? Now you don't have 14 fingers, so how are you going to do that? Well, some kids like to use the number line. In the classroom, we have a number line that goes all the way across the board. And if you have to, you can make your own number line. Just write them out all the way up to 14 and then cross off back 6 and you get to 8. Well, after you cross out the 3, you made it a 2, and now you got $200 minus $200 is 0. You don't need that 0 there, so bring down your dollar sign. And our first subtraction algorithm is $82. All right, now here comes Mr. Saxon. He's going to try to trick you. The first thing he's going to do is he's going to write it like this. Okay, that's no problem. Remember, algorithm means to stack it up. So we just rewrite any ones written horizontally, we write them vertically. 219 minus 73. Notice how I keep them nice and neat. Straight lines. Straight lines. So I'm subtracting the ones from the ones, the tens from the tens, and the hundreds from the hundreds. $219 minus 73. Is the bigger number on top? Yes, then we can subtract. 9 minus 3 equals 6. Is the bigger number on top? A 1 minus a 7? No. All right, well, we're going to cross out the 2, make it a 1, and bring over a 1. Now I have an 11. If I have to, I can look at my little pattern here, go 11 minus 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I get a 4. 11 minus 7 is 4. 1 minus nothing is 1, bring it down. Do I need a dollar sign? Not in this problem. So then I'm done, 146. Let's take a look at the third one. Here's the second trick Mr. Saxon will do. First, he'll write it horizontal, and then he's going to give you all these zeros in it. So what are we going to do? Well, I have a 0 here, and I can't take 3 away from 0. So I asked my partner, Mr. 10, but 10 doesn't have any either. He's a 0. So we're going to cross out the 6, make it a 5. Now, don't bring a 1 all the way over to the 1s. we got to give it to the 10s. Hundreds can only break down to 10s. So we're going to put it in here, 10 tens. Now we're going to cross out that 10 and make it a 9. Keep it nice and neat here. One little cross out. And now I can bring 1 over here. Now I have 10 ones. 10 ones minus 3 ones equals 7. 9 minus 2 equals 7. And 5 minus 4 equals 4. And there was no dollar sign, so 477 is my problem. Now I'm going to teach you guys something just to make sure you got the correct question right. You can say check a problem, check, check, check. I'd actually say check a problem, check a problem. You'd say check, check, check. And what you do is just flip it upside down and make an addition problem. 477 plus 123. 7 plus 3 equals 10. 0 down, 1 up. 7 plus 2 equals 9 plus 1 more is 10. 0 down, 1 up. 4 plus 1 is 5 plus 1 is 6. And if I came up with my checker problem the same thing that I started with, then I know that I did it right. If I came up with something different, then I know I did it wrong, so then go back to the drawing board and start again. Okay, that's the subtraction algorithm lesson for today. We got 2 problems from our lesson practice we're going to do. Now there's a whole bunch in your lesson practice. If you think you need more practice, feel free to do those. Okay? Here we go. $496 minus 157. I asked myself the question, is the bigger number on top? No. So I'm going to go over to the 9. I'm going to cross out the 9 and make it an 8. Now I have 16. I don't know if you guys know this, but anytime that you got one number that's only one, you got the numbers in the ones or the tens or the hundreds that's only one away, it's always going to be 9. 16 minus 7 is 9. Because 6 and 7 is only one away. So we only need 1 from that 10 is 9. 8 minus 5 is 3. And 4 minus 1 is $3. $339. I picked this one because it was one of Mr. Saxon's tricks with the double 0 there. Cross out the 8 and make it a 7. Excellent job. Then I have 10 tens. Cross out the 10 and make it a 9. And then bring over the 1. 10 minus 6 is 4. 9 minus 0 is 9. And 7 minus 4 is 3. 394. Your assignment is 1 through 30 for lesson 9. Now, the power-up should look like this. Make sure you have all of your work down the side, answers in the middle, problem of the day here, everything filled on the front. And now, this is what the back should look like for full credit. Okay? You need to do all this work on the back. So pause the video, rewind the video if you need to, and get all that work on the back. Subtraction algorithm. Stay tuned for the second video to get some help with your assignment.